Hello there! Welcome back to the channel! Now, today we're going to be going through the Oracle, and first we're going to be showing you the little in-universe prototype, which is literally one of my OCs, basically. It was a machine that over time ended up developing sentience from gaining too much information. Yes, but due to this sheer amount of information, it kind of turned insane and so had an implant, which still continued to fail. Now, this is kind of, well, what everybody's kind of focusing on. How do I put this exactly when it comes to this? Well, basically, so these things are basically a full technomancy, and so kind of can be counted as basically sub-old ones. Yes, and so the old ones already kind of knew of them, and they were a bit of a case study for omnipotence and what it kind of does to you, even if it wasn't even omnipotence in their case. Which is the reason why they decided when actively creating the system which they would use to govern the, multiverse, that they would instead split all knowledge amongst 8 beings, known as the Oracles. Yes, each one has knowledge about a different thing, and can see directly into the center of the void which makes up the worlds. Yes, the place between the worlds. And so can effectively see all of it at once and have incredibly large brains. Effectively, if you were in this image, you would be as small as one of the dots in the drawing. Yes, you see how there's little dots in the brushes because of the type of brush you used? Yeah, you'd be as small as those things. And most of their body is just brain. Yeah, they're entirely covered in cloaks and such, but underneath there, they basically just kind of look like spiders. Yes, spiders which just so happen to know about practically everything. Yes. The top left one is, of course, the one to do with animals. You'll see the one with a little infinity on it. That one may be a bit confusing. That one is actually for what this setting's about. Remember, the setting is not necessarily about the old ones all that much, and the old ones are kind of basically the background info to know about how everything works. Yes? So, effectively, that infinity will stand for a very important reality later on. Well, hope you enjoyed. Have a nice time. Good.